back to my channel. Guess what? I just passed my first semester at Cal State Fullerton with flying colors. Yay! Finally, I'm not only free from school, I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself. Okay, had to say that. Now, moving on. As you saw from the title, this is gonna be my wedding story. This is gonna be my most personal, intimate story. And because of that, that's why I'm here in my room, because I wanted to feel more of a one-on-one with you guys, since it is the closest to me. So sit down, and if you think that this is going to be a romantic, lovable, sweet story, you got another thing coming, because believe me, it was crazy as hell. All right, so just sit down and enjoy it. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the night before. At the time, we were both 23. I was living in Arizona, and he was active duty Marine, stationed in Camp Pendleton. From Camp Pendleton to where I was living, it's about 6.5 hour trip. So we both were staying at the same hotel. I didn't want to stay at the house with my family because I just wanted to chill. I just wanted some peace and quiet, and other families were gonna come, so no. So I ended up spending the night with my sister at the hotel. A bunch of his buddies and their wives were also staying at that hotel. If you've ever met Marines, a lot of them like to get lit, okay? And they know how to party. So the girls wanted to party with me and the guys wanted to party with him. Like I said, that's the last thing I wanted, but I didn't know how to tell them, and I felt so guilty because it is a 6.5 hour trip. So next thing I know, they start arriving. We go to the liquor store, we buy alcohol. As I was paying my things, I knew that I wanted to buy like these little shot glasses they have at the counter right there with the clerk. And I told him, give me the strongest tequila you have. And he's like, okay. And he gave it to me. This clear little thing. I don't even remember what it's called. We head back to the hotel. Everyone's about to get it. But I look at my sister and I'm all like, I don't want to. I was feeling so overwhelmed and so much anxiety because tomorrow's such a big day. So many butterflies in my tummy. So I tell them in the nicest way possible, and thank God they understood. So they leave, and I go to bed. And that's it. I set my alarm. The next day comes. I didn't even wait for my alarm. I woke up prior to that. But then I remember that I had bought donuts from the gas station because that was going to be my breakfast that day, because I'm such a picky eater. Who has gas station donuts as their breakfast? Like, what the hell? Do you think I even ate that day? No, I didn't eat until the reception time because I was filled with so many emotions. No. So they got left, and I went to the restroom, so I can start getting cleaned up and get ready. My sister tells me, today's your big day, yay. And I start getting ready, but then I go like this, and I noticed I forgot to shave my armpits. What the hell? Like, who forgets that? Trust me, everything else was good. But who forgets that? Like, are you kidding me? I felt so stupid, so embarrassed. My dress is strapless. Obviously, everyone's gonna see. Like, I started panicking. I was telling my sister, what the hell do I do? So I called his sister because she was also staying at the hotel. And I'm not one to talk on the phone, okay? But I didn't know what else to do. So I told her, please tell me you have a razor because I have an emergency. I don't know what to do. And she was just the sweetest person I've ever met. And she tells me, I have one. I'm on my way. Ay, Dios mío. Gracias. Thank the Lord for her. She pulled through. And it's so embarrassing. And I do my thing. I'm good now. And then the hairstylist and the makeup artist come. So they start getting my girls and me ready. And then the videographer comes. Pictures, videos, and he wanted me to pretend I was doing my makeup in the mirror for our wedding video. And I remember, watch, I remember it was going like this, because that's how I usually do my makeup. And he was like, no, 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 not like that. Easy, gentle, slowly. So I'm like, oh, okay, okay, okay. So I'm like, slowly, like he said. I'll never forget that. And after he left and took everything, all the pictures, because my colors were, by the way, burgundy and black. Burgundy dresses with the black sash, and my bridesmaids were gonna carry a white single rose. So after we take pictures with all my wedding party on the bride side, remember that shot that I took earlier? This is why I wanted it, because my emotions were out the roof. I was so nervous. I was so scared. Like, am I gonna trip? Am I gonna fall? Is everyone gonna look at me? I just want to chill and I want to catch a nice buzz. So I take the shot and I didn't even finish it. That tasted like pure acetone. I kid you not. I might as well should have grabbed my nail acetone and just take a big gulp, because my throat was burning. It was killing me. You have no idea. I just remember thinking, what the hell was I thinking? Like, why? Why? And I told his sister, like, it hurts so bad. And she got me like this warm coffee, and that definitely helped soothe it. I got water, like, damn, talk about a freaking panic attack, another one. And then it was time to head down the ceremony. His other sister ended up taking me, which out of all people, like, why her? Because we weren't the closest, but she took me. And guess what? Another issue. I was late to my wedding. I look back and I'm like, girl, get it together. Like, what the hell? I get there, my mom's not there. She was also late too. Like, what the? Seriously. And I remember the pastor came, he wanted to meet me, great pastor. So I just remember telling the pastor, send him a message. Tell him how much I love him. Tell him that I can't wait to get married to him, that I can't wait to be his wife. And he's like, okay, that was very sweet. I remember him telling me that. That's very sweet, and I promise I'll tell him. And he left. And then my mom came with the lazo and the monedas. The lazo I was gonna do regardless. For those of you that don't know, that is a Mexican culture tradition that's used for weddings. It's basically kind of like a rope where it goes around the bride and it goes around the groom, symbolizing that they're together, they're one now. I was good with that. And then the monedas, where the groom has coins and he passes down to the bride and the bride receives them, symbolizing that whatever money he brings in, she's going to take care of it, that he's a provider. I did not like that. I was not going to do that unless we were both going to do it. My mom didn't like that. We got into it. It was not good, but at the end she respected it. But as I was with my mom, I did not know that the wedding ceremony had already started. We have family members that unfortunately passed away from his side and my side. On the wedding video, I saw that the pastor named individually his family members that we wish they could be there with us. And for me, he said, and Alex's family members as well. I didn't like that at all. No. Another thing I did not know is that the night before my wedding, do you guys remember that I told you a bunch of Marine and their wives came? One couple, his best friend and his girl, they got into it. They had a big ass fight. And my ex was talking to her the night before our wedding, consoling her, helping her, telling her everything's gonna be okay, don't worry about it, blah blah blah. She's the one that told me that, casually mentioned it. And I remember thinking, oh, really? I was pissed the hell. livid. I was so pissed. But at the same time, what could I do? Because the moment's gone. It's done. And I didn't want any issues with her. So I just remember telling her, don't do that again. If you have issues, talk to me. Don't talk to him. And I remember her telling me, well, you were going to get married the next day. So is he. He has no business talking to you. And you have no business talking to him. If you have any issues, that's between you and your man. If you guys can't fix it, then talk to the girls. There were plenty there. Or call your mom, call your sister, call someone. But don't talk to my man, especially the night before a wedding. Who does that? That pissed me the hell off. But again, I did not know it at the time. Moving on.